It's truly a pleasure to be here at the Hope Global Forum. There's a lot of power and passion for dignity, for justice, and equality in the room. Many of us share the belief that if we work together, we can create a better, more inclusive world. We have seen the impact we can make step by step, community by community. Mastercard and Operation Hope have partnered for more than a decade to deliver digital technology and financial education and resources to uplift communities around the country, from consumers to small businesses to young people. As Chief Inclusion Officer at Mastercard, I'm deeply inspired by all the work being done here by this commitment in this room. This is what inclusion is all about. It's about bringing people together. It's about recognizing that our differences are not our barriers, but strengths. Opening doors, enabling equal opportunities and empowering people. This is a mission that touches every corner of the world and every aspect of our work. Inclusion is a driver of innovation and growth because at the core, inclusion is about building a future where everyone, everywhere, has equal access to opportunity. After this, you will hear from a panel of amazing folks on the future of inclusion, exploring the path ahead. But before we look forward, I want to reflect on what inclusion truly means and how it remains at the center of everything that we do as a driver for innovation and growth. At Mastercard, we are committed to doing well by doing good. We grow by bringing more people in more places together on our network. That's how we open new markets for our business and create long-term customers. It's just not good for the world, but it's good for the bottom line. Our business thrives when these individuals and businesses prosper. So we have committed bringing 1 billion people and 50 million small micro businesses into the digital economy by 2025. I say it again, we've committed to bringing 1 billion and 50 million small and micro businesses into the digital economy by 2025 and provide 25 million women entrepreneurs with solutions to grow their businesses. Now that is what doing well by doing good means. Empowering people, powering economies, and doing so in a way that connects people with the opportunities they seek. This helps us deliver the results our shareholders expect and results that help communities thrive. I'm proud to say that we have reached and exceeded both of our small business goals ahead of schedule and are tracking strongly towards hitting the 1 billion milestone as well. But our commitment to small business and financial inclusion doesn't expire in 2025. We are focused on supporting the small and medium-sized businesses that make up 90% of businesses worldwide. Small businesses account for more than half of global employment. And when small businesses succeed, communities and societies thrive. Economic divides narrow, and we get closer to a more equitable future. Both my parents own small businesses in their retirement. My dad was in the electrical engineering space, and my mom owned a greenhouse. So I've seen firsthand how these entrepreneurs and enterprises are the backbone of our global economy, and how everyone can benefit when these businesses get the support they need. For Mastercard, it's all about the network and connections we provide. We connect billions of consumers and businesses around the world, enabling them to make payments that are safe as well as simple. Whether you are a multinational corporation or a small stand or a farm stand at a farmer's market, our technology allows you to accept whatever way your customers choose to pay. We're dedicated to meeting businesses where they are with solutions that are reliable, that are effective, and secure. so they never have to worry again about getting paid on time, or dealing with the safety and security risks like theft and counterfeiting that still plague non-digital transactions. But we know how hard small businesses struggle to succeed. Whether it's securing financing to cover upfront costs, or getting the technology necessary to power digital payments for their customers. The Mastercard Strive program, based in our Center for Inclusive Growth, is specifically designed to help break down some of these barriers and connect small businesses to the networks and resources they need. Mastercard Strives bring together financial service providers, support organizations, and technology platforms to help small businesses get the funding they need, go digital, and gain access to tools to reach customers where they are, and access networks and resources that can help them develop new skills and grow their capabilities. As of today, Mastercard Strive is live in more than 20 countries around the globe, and each program is tailored to the needs of the small business in that market. Before any launch in any location, we work with our colleagues in region to understand the unique challenges and opportunities that figure out the partners on the ground that can put these programs in place and make the connections. Let's watch a quick video on Mastercard Strive so you can get a feel for what it looks like in practice.
Everyday small business owners turn imagination into reality. Their determination and ambition create jobs and fuel the economy. In fact, small businesses employ almost half of America's workers. This is a pivotal moment for our nation's entrepreneurs. They've launched new businesses in record numbers in recent years, and the federal government has unlocked tens of billions of dollars to support them. These resources are critical because on average, only 1 out of every 2 small businesses makes it through the first 5 years. This historic funding needs to reach business owners who can put the money to work immediately and effectively. We have to act now. Mastercard Strive USA has set up shop across the country with one goal: to connect resources to the entrepreneurs who need them. That means making it easier for businesses to get the capital they need when they need it. It means making sure entrepreneurs have the tools to go digital so they can increase revenue. And it means connecting them to customers, mentors, organizations, and programs that help them grow their networks and their know-how, building a foundation that's meant to last. Over the next 5 years, Strive USA and our partners will do what it takes to ensure 5 million small businesses reach their full potential. There's historic momentum behind small businesses. Let's keep going. We are Strive USA.
Thank you. Since we launched Mastercard Strive in 2021, we've reached 12 million small businesses owners worldwide. As of September the 30th, 2024, Mastercard Strive has supported the deployment of $44.5 billion in capital for small businesses in the US alone. I'm going to say that one more time. Mastercard Strive supported the deployment of $44.5 billion in capital for small businesses in the US alone. And of course, numbers never show the full story. To understand these impacts, you need to talk to the small business owners and entrepreneurs themselves. Owners like Thalia Shaw of Sparkle Lighting, who told us that the Mastercard Strive helped her improve her understanding of digital marketing. And her new learnings allowed her to double her output. That's right, they helped her to double her output. Let's hear now from what it looks like from another small business in my home state of Virginia.
I've always loved books. Growing up, I was a reader. I clearly remember being at my grandparents' house. They had a pecan tree, and I would crawl up in the pecan tree and sit there all day reading, usually things that I shouldn't have.
I wanted to open a used bookstore probably for decades. I was a lit major in college and grew up around books and collected many, many books. I had in mind a quaint little used bookstore. We very quickly realized that to keep the doors open, to pay the bills, we would have to sell new books.
One of the most important things that we use is we're able to take credit card sales outside of the store. That's been huge for us. We have a lot of book fairs and pop-ups. We couldn't do any of that without the ability to take credit card sales. We certainly couldn't operate as a cash-only business. We hardly ever see cash anymore. Almost everything is digital transactions, and particularly people like tap to pay.
So I think when you look at electronic payments like credit cards, for example, for small business owners, it really becomes really important to get up to date on a lot of that technology. The Mastercard Strive grant really has allowed us to enhance our data analytics, and basically what that data analytics does for us is to identify small businesses throughout the region that may not be close to a CDFI or a bank, to do the kind of mapping to show where those gaps and voids are throughout the region as it relates to small business owners, and then match CDFIs with those small businesses.
I think the most important thing is that the money you spend here keeps us here. So all of the money you spend is going to a brick and mortar store in your community that is serving the community.
So to reiterate a few of the main points that we heard, these local businesses are not just businesses. They are where neighbors come together and strengthen local cultures and connections. Credit card acceptance, especially outside the physical confines of the store, is critical to the success of their business. It allows them to do business around the clock. Their customers want convenience and choice. Our technology helps to support that. Cards give merchants like these a guaranteed payment. Digital payments have security baked into them and their customers from the potential of fraud. Our digital world gives businesses like Blacksburg Books more insights into their operations to close gaps that previously existed. And other efforts help to further connect small businesses with CDFIs and banks. Now, you saw all of this in 2-minute videos. At Mastercard, we see this billions of times a year. Every time someone swipes, they tap, or dips their card, and it happens in a blink of an eye. When small businesses connect to the digital economy, it helps level the playing field for these entrepreneurs who are so essential to keeping our economies and communities growing. And sometimes all it takes is a helping hand to open the door, to make the connection, to be included. So let me end where I started. Inclusion is about opportunity, about harnessing more of the strength we find. When more people in more places have access to opportunity, nowhere is it more evident than when we help small businesses and micro entrepreneurs achieve financial inclusion. And watch how they uplift entire societies for greater progress. So thank you. For the work that each of you do to support this progress, Mastercard is committed to being a partner in this work, because when everyone is included, we all win. Thank you.